to it. I wasn't aware of her existence, but since since thinking about it, like it's almost like going like.
I'm
You
into
know what I
it.
mean? You
Yeah.
like that? You want her mucus, sinusy, loogie fucking spit on your dick?
I mean, I just like the
You just like the girl.
I like how into it she was, man. I like, first of
Like
all,
hot two,
I
spit
like
on
that.
that thing.
I like how,
You like that?
first of all, in the beginning, she was like, "There's only one man for me. I love you, Pookie." Yeah, good girl. A good girl that gets bad with her man. That's what every guy wants. Like,
Right.
every girl thinks that like a guy wants a good girl or a slut. No, 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 no. Every guy wants a good girl who's a slut
Lady in the streets freaking a
for
bed.
him. Yeah, absolutely. Spit on that thing. Whatever you want, baby. Go for it. Like, I mean, like, I could do without the loogie, but also at the same time, like, I don't want to, I
I
don't,
mean, in the moment, you might not mind the loogie, but like I'm just saying, when you have like a sober mind to think about it,
I don't
if you
want
got
to
that,
step on her creativity. Like maybe we'll
right?
talk about it a little bit afterwards and say like, listen, loved it all.
Really?
Keep it up. Maybe not, maybe not
Nah.
so much of the mucus, but I don't want to be in a position where like, she's second guessing anything because her instincts are right there.
Right.
Look, she may not be 100% on everything she's doing, but we want to cultivate that mindset.
Right. We can harness that energy, and we can keep building with that.
Always
We can build on that.
you always want an athlete that you have to pull back, not push forward, right?
Right.
You always want somebody that you gotta
You don't want to have to.
corral.
You don't want to have to be like, yo, man, you gotta start training. You gotta get to the gym. You
Yeah.
want to be kicking someone out the gym.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather deal with a haktui than a.
Then
I don't do that. Yeah, nah. Give me. Yeah, nah. Give me that huck. Spit on that thing. Yeah. So you're having a daughter. What's that? How do you think her father saw it? Her father was just taking a shit, trying to like enjoy his break.
Right.
Sees his daughter out
I mean
there.
I wonder. Because I thought that too. I was like, what? I wonder what the family thinks. Like, so you're the Hawk Tua girl now.
Yeah,
You know what I
hey,
mean?
look, she didn't go out of her way. She was having a couple drinks. She was out with her friends. The man on the street stuff is everywhere. That it's only gonna get worse now. Man on the street, these guys with a camera and a microphone. They hang out on the
there's
corner
these videos
outside the
of these
bars.
chicks like talking about cheating on their man and shit, and like be flirting with the interviewer like right in front. Like, I feel bad for these dudes.
Yeah, these guys are
I
narcs,
feel
bro.
bad for these dudes.
Like, I like a good man on the street, but it's gotten too far, especially in like Austin, Nashville. Just these hack assholes who stand outside the bar with a camera at 2:00 in the morning, and people walk by, and
Yeah,
you know,
and people, I think eventually people will get more trained in the, even when they're drunk, they're gonna have to start knowing like, no, you don't do that. That's not the time to talk.
No.
You can ruin embarrass your family, ruin your fucking life.
Yeah,
doing that shit.
it's interesting. You make
But
an
it's-
interesting point there.
But
Wait.
it's like a fucking spider web out there trying to catch those drunk. It's taking advantage of them.
Well, you make an interesting point there. I mean, you said everybody's gonna learn. I mean, is this something where like,
nowadays everybody's got the cell phones.
are we looking at a year like 15 years, 10 years, like now where like a high school curriculum is like how how you have media training when you're an athlete, you go
Right.
through are we gonna have high school media training, like how to handle a man
I don't
on
think
the
that.
street? Like,
I don't think that, but maybe you tell me what you think of my day. I think we're just gonna beat the shit out of those people.
oh
You know what I mean?
yeah.
If we don't get too pussified.
I told you not to post that.
No, you're just gonna be like, what the fuck you doing out here? When we're gonna walk out of the bar and see them
Whoops.
trying to fucking be like in their cute little fucking shirt holding their microphone, like their little microphone with the cell phone,
Totally.
and you just smack them. Like, get the fuck out of here. Go home.
You look
Go
like the type of
inside.
guy- yeah, and they're always like doing like ridiculous shit too. They're always asking like the dumbest, most gotcha things too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you look like the type of guy that doesn't like black people. What? What kind of a thing is that? I mean, it's right, but what kind of a thing is to say? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, like that type of shit is just, now as a comedian, you can have a lot of fun with that stuff, but most normal people, they're just out there just trying to enjoy themselves. I don't know, like you're a little younger, Chris. What do you think of the of the man on the street stuff?
I don't know. It's a lot of people do it. I feel like it's a little bit overdone.
It's the
in some
lowest.
Who's the best doing
Yeah, it's
it?
the lowest.
Who's the
It's the
best
lowest
at it?
hanging fruit.
Yeah.
Who is the best?
Who's the best at it? Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yo, you know who I used to really like? I used to think it's funny. When I first watched
Let me
it.
guess. Billy on the Street.
Exactly. When I first watched it, I thought it was like the worst thing I ever saw.
Yeah.
But then the more I saw, I thought it was fucking hilarious. He's this like sassy gay guy, so he'll fucking go after women.
Yeah.
Be like, "Fuck you too, bitch." I think he's great.
Yeah.
How'd you know I was gonna say him? Because he was good at it.
Yeah. He was Billy on the Street.
You want to
know?
hate on him?
No. I think the problem is like.
Sound like you're hating a little.
No,
bit.
no. I think the problem is like. So this is how like I kind of.
See, want me to tell you why I know you're hating on him?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm like, you're like, well, no, but here's the problem. You
So
didn't
the
like say
so-
one good thing about it.
So here's the problem, right? Because you can't always count on the people. So a lot of times, like the man on the street thing is supposed to be like about the people. And it's supposed to be like the questions are supposed to be funny because you ask the same question to 15 people and then you juxtapose the answers and it's like the public's reaction. Billy made it too much about Billy, right? So, but I get
But
that.
he was a good character.
So I get why he does that because my first job in media was man on the street with Wendy Williams, where we would have Wendy Williams street talk.
So you were the guy?
Well, here's the thing. I'm going to break the fourth wall for people here. Most people
were
are not
setting it
very
up?
interesting.
Okay.
So we'd put the camera in front of them and be like, hey, who do you want to have over for Thanksgiving? And people would be like, my mom, she's dead 2 years now. I just miss her so much. And we'd be like,
Okay.
great answer. Wow, that's incredible. Just try one more take where you say, I wish Lizzo would come over because I know her fat ass would eat all the gravy and I wouldn't gain 10 pounds. Like, just try that one, you know?
Okay.
And that was our thing. So then we'd have like these people telling these jokes that they totally made.
Right,
And
so it's like reality TV.
yeah. So
Where it's scripted.
reality TV killed the sitcom. The podcast is going to kill reality TV, and Man on the Street's going to kill the podcast.
Okay.
It's just getting lower and lower. And
What's
lower.
gonna kill the podcast?
Man on the Street?
How?
Because it's hard to do this. It's hard to get people to come in and be guests and sit down for an hour, and then it costs so much money to do the edits and put out the clips. It's easy just to get a guy with a camera and a microphone and go up to people, ask stupid questions, and have people act dumb and put it on the internet.
So you're saying those are gonna be scripted too? Like people are gonna be
no doubt about it.
saying.
Same way there's like the fake pranks. You love fake pranks.
I don't love fake pranks.
What?
I love real, genuine, hilarious pranks.
You love.
And I
fake
like
pranks.
Billy on the Street, and I'm
love
standing
fake
by
pranks.
Billy on the fucking street.
Billy on the Street was good. Why?
Do you
like,
think
because I'm not sucking Billy's dick doesn't mean that I didn't think it was good. I thought he made it too much about himself. Like that's all.
I disagree. Why are you being so fucking
Why do I have to agree with you?
Why are you like being so critical of him?
What? Why are you coming at me, dog? Is like Billy paying you to do this
think
or
you-
something? Why
I
you
hate
love
gays?
Billy
Huh?
You hate gays.
What
don't you?
is happening right now?
Yeah, you're a
yes,
bigot,
of course
dude.
I do, but
You're a
that doesn't
bigot.
mean that the like. What are we talking
You're a
about?
big bigot.
This is ridiculous, Billy. I think you're just.
And I bet
Okay.
and you're anti-Semitic.
Jeez, what are we doing here,
I bet he's Jewish.
Billy?
Yeah.
That's probably how he got the job. So in sports, speaking of getting the job, your boy Yuri asks Pereira not to have the spirits come in. Girls, by the way, we're recording, but feel free to. There's sodas and beers and all this other stuff. There's liquor downstairs if you want it. Help yourself to whatever.
Hello, ladies. I can't really see it through the lights.
So we have Pereira. Whose
Fighting Yuri.
hands are made of concrete, obviously, but Yuri has a different idea about it. He thinks that he has help from the spirit realm. Chris, did you pull that up for us, please?
What?
I sent it
haven't
to you on
heard this.
Instagram.
Me?
No, he did it on Ariel Hawani.
And then pull up some Billy on the Street if you don't mind.
We've lost control. We've lost the plot. Ricky Gervais would do Man on the Street stuff back in the day.
I bet
and
that was good.
Oh, it was unbelievable.
I'd like to watch some of that.
Young-
I would like to watch some of that now, please.
Young Cohen
That's
was
you know
great.
what's gonna replace the podcast is just watching other good shit. Just us procuring things. Dude, actually that's a great idea.
Yeah, I think we call it Canceled Weekly.
Right. No, we do cancel weekly, but I'm saying just the whole time, like us not even talking about it, just like, hey, check this out next. Hey,
Yeah.
watch YouTube with someone. Oh,
Bro.
that's a good fucking idea.
Yeah. We should call it Twitch.
Oh, is that what they do on there? I don't know Twitch.
We should call it StreamYard.
I don't know Twitch.
Yeah. All right, pull it. Go ahead, play it.
And I think Alex can't fight without that. Right now, this is my challenge to him. If we can fight in a clear way.
On the MMA Hour, you said that you kind of alluded to Alex using, spiritual advisors and shamans and stuff from his village. I think people were a little confused by what you meant. Can you explain what you meant by what you believe Alex uses these shamans and spirits and stuff?
One more time.
On the MMA Hour with Ariel, you were talking about Alex using shamans and spiritual. Can you kind of explain that?
Now I understand. Thank you. Yes, everybody knows that, and he's doing these rituals before the fight. Everybody can feel that, what's around him and what's going on. So, and I think Alex can't fight without that. So, and that's something what he's using like normally in a fighting. And let's see.
Okay.
This is like right now. This is my challenge to him.
Mm-hmm.
If we can fight in a clear way in these cases.
Oh, he's got him. Put your money on Pereira.
Oh yeah.
I was like, no, I'm using my spirit.
Another thing.
Spirit power.
All right, I think we got him here. I think we got him here.
He's got him, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. If I was Pereira, I'd be like, no, I'm using spirits. And then what's also funny is Pereira always says like chama, which I don't. What does chama mean? You got a Brazilian girlfriend?
It means like
respect, peace, something like that.
Yeah, like,
he's more worried about the
means like let's go, like let's go.
All right. So he keeps saying chama, so he's like he's got shamans. it's a translation issue.
So he thinks Pereira's using like black magic voodoo.
Maybe, but all's fair in love and war, my brother.
Yeah, is voodoo against USADA? I don't think so.
Nah, you can't. I don't know if they can test for voodoo.
Can they test for
They'll
black
probably
magic?
Soon they'll probably be able to, but not yet.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Not as far as I know.
Yeah. And so Yuri's out here saying like, hey, just man to man, okay?
Yeah, no, bro, you can't bring the spirit realm.
No spirits.
I'm bringing the spirit realm. I'm doing it.
No, I said no spirit realm.
Not
I said
spirit
it.
realm.
I called no spirit realm.
Nah, I'm doing shamans and black magic, bro. Sorry.
So you watch that and you go a fucking mortgage on Pereira.
Yeah.
Pereira's got to be like, what's he, plus 3, minus 350, minus 400? He's got to be.
Is he that big of a favorite?
He's got to be massive.
He beat him once. They say it's hard to beat someone twice. That's what they say.
I'm going Jerry by knockout.
You going Jerry by knockout? Wow.
I can see where you're coming from with that, Christian. But like, it's like Pereira's been. It's almost like he's due.
I like Pereira. He fights like every other week. Good for him, man.
But no, he's great, man. He's like he wins this and then takes off. Like, imagine if he gets to fight John Jones or something.
Oh yeah, I want to see.
If he wins that, he's right up at MMA GOAT.
Yeah,
dude's got like less than 10 fights.
Yeah, why do you think it took us so long to get to the UFC?
Because he had like 80 kickboxing fights.
Really?
Yeah, I think once he started trying, it didn't take long. He got in the UFC, but it was like 4-0 or some shit. Right, Christian? Fact check what I'm saying.
Did you see?
Not exact.
Did you see that clip? I sent you the clip. I didn't send it to Christian. Did you see the clip of Chad Ochocinco asking Shannon Sharp how long if he thinks he could beat Max Holloway in a UFC fight?
Nah.
You didn't see that?
You send me that?
I said, Chris, pull it up if you can. Shannon Sharp talking to. He has a podcast with Chad Ochocinco, and most of the podcast is just Chad Ochocinco saying remarkably wild shit.
Yeah,
and Shannon's be like,
some clips.
"No, Chad, no, Chad, no." So one of the things that he talked about was that he thinks he can beat Max Holloway. He's like,
you know what? I might have seen that actually.
So he's like, I'm 6'3". I'm 215 pounds. I got NFL athleticism, and I box. You seen these hands, Shan? You seen these hands? So do you think
that you sent me that a long time ago?
Do you think?
I thought it was like recent. Yeah. I think I saw that.
Here, pull
he's
it
talking
up,
wild, man.
Yeah. So, but the funniest thing was Shannon Sharp talking about his response.
He's uneducated. Let Max always
but
play with
as uneducated as you think he is, I bet you a lot of people believe what Chad believes. I bet you a lot of people in the NBA, a lot of people in the NFL.
Let him go play with a fucking high-level fighter.
There was a guy going around doing man on the street, asking people throughout LA who would win in a fight between LeBron James and Conor McGregor, and over 90% of the people said LeBron James.
Yeah, well, that shows how smart all of us are. Us people.
Please, let's spar. Let's get some footage. I just want to show Uncle Sharp, that I ain't with the bull. Please,
Ocho.
brother Max Holloway,
Ocho.
congratulations, but please.
Ocho. Every sport, there's levels.
Where's the very beginning of this?
And
Where,
I-
where,
I
I know
get it.
he-
where Shannon tells him
he's the best of the best.
you wouldn't last 30
I know
seconds.
it's
Shannon?
entry level. Good entry level. Man,
Entry?
yes.
Man, I thump Max Holloway chin, man. Don't play
Oh
me
my
like that, man. I'm out the city, man. What you talking about, man?
Did they bring
I'm
Max
built
on the
for
show?
that.
Let Max
I
have
was
to say something?
State
I don't think
wrestling
so.
champ
They should have.
in '82.
He's
I
a
got
state
hands.
wrestling champ in
So
82,
at what
and he
point
got
do you
hands.
think Max Holloway would beat me if we would get in the octagon, like round 1, 2, or 3?
82? How old
30
is he?
seconds.
30 seconds.
Wait, what you mean 30
He'll tap
seconds?
you out in 30.
Why you
I'm putting all
disrespecting
I'm putting
me?
all my money. I'm taking all the money I got, everything I own, and putting it on Max Holloway.
So you think Max Holloway could beat me?
Beat the brakes off you.
That's
And 2 more people just like you.
so. That's
Max
the other
Holloway,
thing
he
too.
is
Like Ocho Cinco's thinking. He's like, oh, Max just weighs 145 pounds or
Mhm,
155
mhm.
pounds, whatever. Guarantee you, Max walks around 85, 90.
Really?
Guarantee it.
Wow.
Guarantee it.
Wow.
Guarantee it. Man, Max isn't little. Max is actually one of the first people I saw at my first UFC. He was there. And I was like, damn, he's a 45. He's taller than I thought, bigger than I thought. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And he goes to my theory where the taller, skinnier guys, you always seem smaller on TV. And the shorter, stockier guys seem bigger on TV. When you see the short, stocky guys in person, you're like, damn, like you're little. And you see oh, that's it? Let me get in my pocket, you.
Bro.
Look at how cute and little you are.
I
Bro,
totally agree with
it's
that.
so-
And the
I
tall and thinner guys are they always are bigger. Like when people see me, they're like, damn, you're a
What was,
lot
the,
bigger
what
than I
was the
thought.
first thing I said to you? When we first
Everybody,
met? I was like,
so
"Man."
many people say that.
But also, there's other people that I've met at the gym that I've been watching on TV, and my first thought is, oh, he a little bitty thing.
Yeah.
Well, he a little tiny thing. There's
Yeah.
almost, it is so true. There's nobody that you meet in the MMA world who is like what you think they would be. But also, it's just that in general, I think there's this thing when the famous people. First time I took batting practice with Albert Pujols, it was Albert fucking Pujols, man. And I'm looking at this dude, and in my mind, in my brain, for whatever reason, this guy was 6'10" and 6 foot wide, and I'm looking at him, and I'm eye to eye, shoulder to shoulder, and I'm like, dude, I'm the same size as this man. Holy shit! Like,
Yeah.
And that's a hell of a feeling. That's a pretty cool feeling to be like, oh wait, maybe I can do this thing.
Yeah.
And then you watch like Yadier Molina throw down the second base, and you say, I'm not going to the major leagues. I can't do this. Like, what? Who does that? That's crazy. So
Yeah.
but it is, when I would love to see more than anything else. Remember that old show, Pros versus Joes, back in the day?
Yeah.
This is what it should have been. It should have been Pros versus Joes in like somebody else's sport.
That would have been cool.
Like,
Pros versus pros.
Pros versus pros. Exactly. So
Yeah.
like I would love to see, a group, like let's do it out there. Let's put a group of baseball players playing basketball against basketball players, then let's take a group of basketball players playing baseball against baseball players. Like, let's see who can put up the numbers in like an Olympics style event.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Kind of see where the top athlete is.
Totally. Or
What do you think it'd be?
Well, baseball players, clearly.
That's a bad answer.
Baseball players, 100%.
Why?
Baseball players could play any other sport. No other athletes can play baseball. Baseball players played football. They played basketball. They wrestled. None of the wrestlers, basketball players, lacrosse players, we call
I think
we call lacrosse
there's a
players
there's a
baseball
football
players
and
that don't play.
baseball translation. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
can see I can see where you're coming from, but I don't know if that's the answer. I feel like the most athletic sports is gonna be like basketball or football.
Yeah, but you're gonna get a whole bunch of baseball players out there boxing out like motherfuckers, running picks,
Like playing the fundamentals.
shooting set shots.
Yeah, Rick Barry or whatever his name is,
Exactly.
Granny style.
Exactly. Yeah, like the crazy athletes, man. Athletes are gonna athlete. There's no doubt about
There's
it.
a lot of guys who were stud football players. I remember him, in my lifetime, like a Jeff Samardzija. I think a little before me, like a Joe Mauer, who was a
Wow.
good football player.
Jeff Samardzija.
Jeff Samardzija,
Look at
wide
you.
receiver for Notre Dame. I was a Notre Dame fan, bro.
Oh shit.
And then he was a pitcher for the Cubs.
That's right.
Elway, John Elway could have went either way.
Oh yeah. He
Um,
batted 300 in his 1 year in the minor leagues.
Was he a pitcher too?
No, third baseman.
He was a third baseman.
Third
All right. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like, there's guys who, I think there's a lot of football and baseball crossover. I feel like you get some basketball players on the football field. That's gonna be a hard wide receiver to guard up.
It's a lot of body to
You
hit.
get,
though.
like,
It's a lot of body to hit.
True. Yeah, you'll
It's a lot of
crumble 'em.
body.
You'll hurt them, but they
Like-
might catch a. They'll die catching that fucking
Well,
touchdown.
like, yeah, to your point, you know, if you're inside the 15 and you got Kevin Durant out there on a fade,
Yeah,
good
you-
luck.
Yeah, you're gonna probably break his bones.
But
He's
you
gonna
gotta
break
hit
his
him.
bones, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He gonna pull that thing down.
Well, that's why I always make fun of our European friends when it was like, you guys suck at soccer. I'm like, you're getting our 5th tier athletes.
Yeah,
It should embarrass you. We're even competitive.
yeah,
You're getting our 5th tier athlete.
yeah. If we had like all the defensive backs
Yeah.
learn to play soccer,
We got Tyreek Hill out there playing
yeah,
striker.
exactly.
Game over.
Forget it.
Yeah,
Forget it.
We got
If soccer
LeBron.
was cool here.
We got LeBron in net.
Yeah,
Good luck.
yeah,
You
exactly.
got Messi. Messi's this big.
Yeah,
He's this, you know, our boy David Parra does not like this conversation. He's like, no, soccer's better when you're smaller, better control of the feet, ticky tack. You get it on, you get it off. It's like, okay, we got smaller guys. who
we got
are
a lot of smaller black
fucking
guys who are
fast.
fly,
Like,
boy.
Like you've got
You
Argentinian
get Darren
small-
Sproles.
Exactly.
You get Nate Robinson. So Nate Robinson was I saw some clips of him playing football,
Oh, I bet.
and he was playing football in college.
Did you
and,
ever
like,
see
doing
Allen
good.
Iverson's high school football highlights?
Yeah, yeah. Know who I think I sent to you? Julian Edelman. His college.
Yeah.
You got to look up a Julian Edelman
Stats
college
weren't
highlight.
great though.
They
You
weren't?
can definitely see why he was a wide receiver.
Yeah. But he's got some fucking balls out highlights,
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah, he does.
Like juking people like stupid, like double, triple moves. People going flying by him.
Yeah. He puts the Jew in juke for sure.
yeah.
Yeah, he's out there. Oh, yeah, he's out there giving people the Seder.
Nah, you're
The
not.
Saturday
You're not
Seder.
anti-Semitic though.
Why? I'm pro Edelman. I like Edelman.
You're pro-Israel.
I don't think it's something to be pro or anti. You know what I'm saying? Like we can get into that in an hour on Gerard versus Evil. There's nuance here. What I'm not pro is American financing any of these sovereign nations. Pay your own damn bills. But yeah.
So how'd your show go last night?
It went great. I'm not gonna talk about it.
No.
Nope.
Why not?
Because you never name names and do that shit. You just put it on me. Whenever you want to start naming names, we can start blowing up that. But
What do you mean?
you're
You don't
always,
need to
you're,
name-
you're
you don't
always
need to
trying to
name no
get me to
names.
fucking do
You don't
the
need
drama.
to name
You
no
do
names.
the drama.
You don't need to name no names.
No,
Just
they,
tell- you don't wanna tell what
it was
happened?
a great club. Everybody should go. It was fantastic.
Yeah, you killed him.
I killed it.
You don't
and
wanna
that's all
talk
that
about
matters. No, not at all. Why would that's horrible business? Why would I do that? I told you about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You gotta tell me what I can and can't say.
You can
then
say
on
whatever
here.
you want. You're always trying to get me to name names.
No, I'm not.
You're
I
always
just
trying to
told
get me
you
to name it.
twice, bro. The story's fucking good.
It's a good story. It's a good look. All I'm gonna say is it's a great room. Everybody should do it. And
What room is that?
It's called the Shamrock Comedy Club, and it's in. There's some confusion over whether it's Dania Beach or Fort Lauderdale, but it's down in that area, and it's really, really, really great. You guys should check it out. It's a lot of fun. And yeah, and I'm just anybody out there, just tell real jokes. How about that? Don't do pandering comedy. I don't think that there's a lot of stomach for it out there in the general public. Just stand by your material. Don't try to be liked. Try to be funny.
You said I
That's
can
what I'll
talk about
say.
whatever I want.
Talk about whatever you want.
So what I heard was that people were doing a lot of like whack jokes, and then G went up there and I'm telling you, Christian too, bro. They fucking lit him up. he lit him. He lit him up and roasted him and made the fucking comics walk out.
Really? Is
Made
that a
them
true story?
fucking-
I don't know what he's talking about. This is
Made the comics
outrageous.
walk out, and I'm like, yo, how bad must you have fucking lit them up to make the comics leave? Like comics supposed to have thick skin and be fucking
Were they that bad?
joke. Like audience member, if he walks an audience member two out, I'm like, all right, that's just another fucking Tuesday or a Thursday at Sad Man. You know what I mean? But if you're walking comics out, you must have lit them up, boy.
Yeah. If something like that would happen, that would just be an embarrassing thing for the whole club. So I'm very lucky something like that didn't happen. The best part about
You could run for Congress.
you
off
think
that.
so? I've been thinking about it. What do you think? You think I should run?
I think you could.
It sounds like cardio. It's too close to cardio.
It is close.
Yeah. Can we walk for Congress or stroll? Yeah.
Eh,
One guy really did not like that I made fun of Biden, and he got really. He's like, Trump's the same age. I was like, I used to be able to afford eggs. Fucking shut up. I don't give a shit. You think I care? You think because I'm making fun of Biden, I'm pro-Trump? Fuck you.
Fuck
Jesus.
you.
Shut up. How can you defend this? My God. Used to be able, You used to be able to afford shit around here. This used to be a pretty cool place, man. Now
Used
you
to
got
be a proper country.
now you can't even afford Alina Perez's fucking OF. Ugh. Didn't you have an OF? Whatever happened to your OF, man?
You can go on my OF and go see a bunch of sexy ass fighting techniques.
Really?
Yeah.
So you didn't want to do the whole you didn't want to do the whole Playgirl thing like Burt Reynolds?
Nah.
Nah. It's tasteful. You pull up the Burt Reynolds Playgirl, Chris. It was fucking tasteful. Have you ever seen this?
Is he like laying on like a rug?
Ah, you have seen it.
I think so.
It's fantastic. You know, he was a Heisman candidate.
Yeah.
Burt Reynolds at Union College.
USC.
Good guess. Florida State University. Did John Wayne? There he is. Look at him. Look at him. Just tasteful. Just tasteful stuff. Although, you know what I did learn?
What's he got there? A flower between his?
Nah, I think that was added on.
Yeah, that was that.
Yeah.
Oh, he had a dick out.
Yeah. I think he was
Ah.
just out there hanging out, man. Just an acorn in the hedgerow. Yeah. Although I did find out they had Brooke Shields naked in Playboy when she was 10 years old.
What?
Yeah, dude. Did you know that?
10 years old?
No. Take that back. Take that horn back
Wait,
right
10
now.
years old?
Yo, look it up, Chris. 10 years old, dude. 10 years old. Brooke Shields. They were taken to court for like child pornography and exploitation, and somehow the court ruled in favor of the magazine. They said it was art and it was artistically. She's full nude, full frontal, in Playboy. I haven't seen it because I don't want to. I'm already on enough lists, but I've read the articles. She was nude.
Confirmed.
Yeah, pull it up. She was nude. Don't pull up the pictures. Obviously, that goes without saying. Just pull up that article headline right there. She was nude in Playboy at age 10. Millions of people are just now learning about the childhood sexualization of Brooke Shields, and it's heartbreaking. Yowzers, man. 10 years old. Now, the first question obviously is, who are the parents that signed off on that? That's number one. Number two is, who thought this was a good idea to take these pictures? Who thought it was a good idea to publish these pictures? We kind of look back at Hugh Hefner in a very nostalgic way. The Playboy Mansion, the swinging lifestyle, the epitome of class and all this other stuff. And it's like,
My dude walked around the robe, had like 4 girlfriends.
yeah. But when you dig into Playboy, there's some fucked up shit, man. Like 10-year-old Brooke Shields.
Yeah, no,
Like,
that's disgusting.
Somebody,
That's disgusting.
yeah, like contracts of the girls that in order to be in the magazine, they had to agree to live at the mansion for 1 year and like crazy shit, man. Like wild shit.
Is Brooke Shields still
Parties,
around?
huh?
I think Brooke Shields, did she just pass away? I don't
My
know.
dad bodyguarded her once.
What?
Yeah, she's down in like I think my dad was working like as a bouncer when he was like playing college football.
Yeah.
And yeah, maybe it was in the summer, like down shore or something. And
She's
like
alive.
she came in and they had to like
She's alive.
he had to like kind of like protect her all night, just to make sure people weren't,
Huh.
taking naked pictures of her.
He was 7 years too late. That's crazy. Now you want to get into acting. You've done acting classes with Chaz, like, and now you start thinking about having a kid on the way. If your kid wanted to be in acting, would you let them go into acting?
I wouldn't let them go anywhere. In almost in life without me or their mom there.
Mm.
Right?
Mhm.
Like if like, yeah, if any guy was like like, hey, I'll watch your kid, I'd be like, no.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what
Yeah.
are you talking about? Like,
Makes
no.
you wonder, like,
I'm I got little sisters. I took them to IHOP the other day when I was back in Jersey. And like, they said I had to go to the bathroom. I switched my seat and I watched that bathroom door the entire time. Like,
Really?
I don't play. There's too many fucking creepy people out here, and ain't gonna get us.
Yeah, man, that's wild shit, dude. I just found that out. 10 years old. How did that happen?
I don't
And
know.
the same thing,
It
the
must have,
Ro-
but sometimes like, what? And I wasn't that. Like,
Roman
sometimes
Roman
parents
Polanski is
allow it.
still making movies too, by the way.
And what exactly was his thing? He stature raped someone, or what was
I think he drugged and raped a 13-year-old girl in Jack Nicholson's hot tub. Roman Polanski. Look it up.
Yeah, I don't know. I know.
He's
I don't
still.
know.
He just got
And
like
then,
an Academy Award.
and then what's the other dude? The director. There's another guy. Woody.
Oh,
Something.
Woody Allen.
Now, did he marry like his daughter or
His
something?
adoptive daughter. Married
Yeah.
his adoptive daughter.
It's kind of weird too. Are they still together?
I think they are. I think
that's weird.
so he like, well that gets into like grooming and all these other things and
Yeah.
like, which is a weird term, but it's like so you adopted this girl, you raised this girl with I think his wife was Mia Farrow at the time and the famous journalist now Ronan Farrow. Obviously
That's another one of their kids.
I think that was
Who's
her
Ronan
kid
Farrow?
before they got
Okay.
married. And then they adopted, I think these two Asian girls, and he ended up marrying one of them when she was like 21 and he was 51 or something like that.
That's mad weird.
Yeah. What's the thing with Roman Polanski there, Chris?
It was at a hotel. She did it looks like they did a photo shoot the day before at Jack Nicholson's house.
Mhm.
Excuse me, and he was arrested at a hotel for drugging and raping a 13-year-old.
At Jack Nicholson's house, right? They did it. I think it was in the hot tub of Jack Nicholson because Jack Nicholson was trying
He was in the hot tub for it.
Jack Nicholson was trying to play it off like he was in the house with his wife at the time, and so he didn't know anything was happening. So plausible deniability. But also, I'm sitting here thinking like, and I love Jack Nicholson
didn't
as an
notice
actor, but
the
it's like,
child?
what was the 13-year-old doing in your house, bro?
Yeah, no, I think it was at his house. I think that's just where he got arrested was the hotel.
Yeah.
So yeah, allegedly it happened.
Then
the
what?
day
He left the
before.
country and he's still out the country.
Yeah, he's like in France and he's still making movies and shit. He just got like an Academy Award. Hollywood doesn't give a shit
Yeah.
about let's just call it what it is. The underage thing, Hollywood does not give
It's almost like a
shit about it.
requirement.
They don't give a damn.
And that's part of the thing is like I think some of these parents are like sick. I don't know. Well, I can't imagine that. You remember on Cancel Weekly that time where those moms are like, I would never hurt someone even if they hurt my kid.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like either these people are like there's a lot of people are unfit to be a parent.
No doubt about it. Yeah.
And I think some people would be like, all right, well if my kid has to, get fucking molested to get these great opportunities, maybe it's worth it. But like it's not. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not fucking cool.
No, not
you
at
know?
all. Which is
Terrible.
like just an amazing thing
Look
to
at all
say
these
that out loud.
fucking all these but that's what it seems like it is, man.
To be like I said before, there's a lot of people
Like-
that seem like they're doing wild shit to get into movies.
Remember in The
but there's not a lot
Godfather?
of good movies.
Remember in The Godfather when they're like that mother's there, like basically gives the daughter to what's his name, Wolf, who they cut the horse's head off in his bed.
Yeah.
I think they might have changed that, but that's like in the original. I think they took that out of the real movie.
No, in the real movie, the idea was that he had this beautiful girl who he was waiting for her to turn 18, and he was going to turn her into a star. And Johnny Fontaine,
but
deflowered her,
because I read the books
ruined
too.
her.
I read the books too, and I think they also had this in the movie, but it got like cut out. But that guy had young girls, and like the mother like dropped him off and like sat downstairs, and the girl when Tom Hagen gets to the house, he sees like the girl like kind of crying upstairs, like after
Oh wow.
yeah. So this shit's been going on forever.
Yeah, it feels like it's only recently been like recognized as wrong. I mean, even when you look at like old music from like the 80s, some of the best songs. Hey, little girl, is your daddy home? Did he go and leave you all alone?
Oh, you're gonna fucking throw Springsteen under the
What was that, Bruce? What we talking about now? Yeah. Girl, boom, boom.
It was almost like
boom.
Culture.
You'll
be a
woman soon.
soon. Yeah, like I don't know, man. It's weird to me. That's weird to me, man. But again, it like puts my whole libertarian worldview like to the test because it's like, are they consenting? Now there's this thing in California, where they want to change like the age of consent to like 14 for same-sex couples because they think that 18 is somehow like homophobic and transphobic because it's not taboo in the gay community, which I think is like a remarkably weird hill to die on. But
yeah, I just saw our boy Scrappy posted, I think today, that like there was this. So you know how they do the predator catchers,
Yeah, he does incredible work, man.
and there
But
was
he's not
this
working with
woman.
Ryan anymore, though, right?
I think they're both in the fight, just on different ends of it.
Got it.
You know what I mean? But there was this woman talking to this girl, and she wasn't talking like too like explicitly sexual, but it was obviously like a grooming thing going on a little bit. It was a girl to a woman to a girl, and then they kept pursuing, and this girl started talking about like all this dirty shit, talking about eating her pussy and stuff with the strap on.
Woman to a
and stuff, or
woman.
woman to a girl,
Oh, really?
to like a child. Yeah,
Really?
yeah, yeah. That so I don't know what you were saying. The gay community's trying to change the age of consent.
There seems to be like a movement for that, yeah, within same sex.
But they're doing everybody's doing all this fucked up, gross things, like all these schools, all this stuff.
Just wait
It's
till you're
terrible,
18.
man.
You can't wait, man. You can't wait. Leo DiCaprio waits. We hope. We think. Like, just wait. Like you're. Yeah,
Kendrick Lamar says Drake doesn't wait. Huh?
Oh man, have you ever read those lyrics? I mean,
I
listen to the song,
I listened
right?
to the song a couple of times. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yo,
Those are some
Kendrick's
heavy
going. I haven't heard
allegations.
like anything that Drake did, but Kendrick has like 4 songs where he's just like eviscerating Drake's like whole family. There's like a Meet the Grams one. That one might be the worst.
Oh yeah, where he talks about having another daughter.
There's
right,
so
like-
much.
Oh, yeah, you're talking about
He's
not.
got
You're talking about not
Euphoria,
like us.
Not like us.
I can't.
Then
I
that's
can't
one of
play
them.
it.
That's one of them. So there's Not Like Us. There's
Mhm.
Euphoria. There's Meet the Grams, and I think there's another one in there. The one with Future.
Yeah, because he uses Future in Not Like Us to here. To any bitch, talk to them, and they in love. Just make sure you hide your little sister from them. They tell me Chubb's the only one get your hand-me-downs and party at the party playing with his nose down. And Baca got a weird case. Why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 dot, fuck him up. Why you trolling a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably a minor. And then he goes back in it again.
Yeah, there's like probably like 16 minutes of songs or of music you could listen to.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
really does not like him, man.
Yeah, he went
Yeah.
fucking hard, bro. They fucked up.
Yeah,
They fucked
you
up.
N-words get a wedgie be
Kendrick
flipped
the-
over boxers. What OVO for? The other vaginal option?
So
69 God.
I think did Kendrick become the king?
He's pretty good.
He's pretty good.
He's pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't, I've never heard anybody better than Biggie all these years later. But, Kendrick's pretty, in today's world, Kendrick's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
I got to use the restroom. You want to take the people out with you? Mixed picks?
Yeah. Christian, we'll do mixed picks.
You and Chris take it home?
You got the card up, Bubba?
Yes, sir.
Unfortunately, you see Macy Barber is out against Rose.
I did not.
That was next week's main event. That was a good little fight right there. And that was in Macy's hometown. Big fight, kind of a coming of age, idols become rivals kind of thing. Where Rose, I'm sure, was a one that she was looking up to, but that fight not happened now. I think they're replacing her with Tracy Cortez. But what you got for me, CP?
Yeah, we
So,
got
give me some pronunciations on these names and let's do them up.
all right, so we're going all of them, right? All early prelims, full card.
Yeah, even if I'm gonna let you make some picks. This is gonna be Mix and Chris picks.
All right. We got Ricky Simone versus Vincius Oliveira.
Who you got there, pal?
Probably Ricky Simone.
That's kind of where I'm leading to. Just 'cause I'm a little more familiar with him. What's
Oliveira's
next?
coming off like a flying knee knockout of a guy that wasn't that great. So
Yeah, and if you know a little bit of their back, like their last couple fights, what it is, let them know.
okay. Next we got Ray Sur. I actually can't pronounce this one.
Whoa, they stumped you.
Suruya. Ray Suruya versus Carlos Hernandez.
I don't know either of these guys.
I'll just go Hernandez.
When we do our MMA show, we're gonna do some pre-production and actually
Yeah, for
figure
real.
this out, and maybe even watch
some
little
study.
Fights.
Yeah, we'll have to study
Yeah,
them.
we'll do it. We'll do it better.
All right. Martin Baudet versus Andrei Arlovsky.
I gotta go Arlovsky, man.
Same.
Gotta go Arlovsky.
Same. We got Michelle Watterson versus Jillian Robertson.
Oh, this is a tough one. I'm gonna go Jillian Robertson
Yeah,
by
same.
submission.
Yeah, same. All right, moving up to the prelims. Starting it off, we got the upcoming Peyton Talbot versus Giannis Gamori.
I got Talbot for sure, bro. They're
Easy.
hot on this guy. They're
He's
saying
good.
what an athlete he is. That he's really good. I'm going with him.
All right, next we got Charles Jourdain versus Gene Silva.
I like Jourdain, man. What did he do in his last couple fights?
I think
He
lost
left the fridge
one,
open. Hold
but
on.
no, it's okay. He lost one, but I think he came off a sub win off somebody. He guillotined somebody, I think, if I'm not mistaken. He's good.
Yeah, I got Jourdain.
This will be a fun fight. Andre Feely versus Cub Swanson.
That's a great fight. It's a throwback fight. I'm surprised that fight hasn't happened before. I'm gonna go touchy feely. Who you got?
I like that. I like that too.
You like Feely?
Yeah. Now we got. I think you're friends with this gentleman, Joe Pfeiffer versus. I think you're actually friends with both of them. Versus Marc-Andre Barrialt.
Yeah. I'm better friends with Mark. Mark Andre trains down with us. Power Bar trains down here at Killcliff. Pfeiffer. We came up on the same regional scene. Both really good fighters. Man, I think Marc Andre could break people.
Yeah, I agree.
He can put a grinding pace on, and I'm going Marc Andre.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go him too. I think Joe Pfeiffer fought Jack Hermanson last, and it didn't go so well. So
yeah, but everyone's very hot on him right before that. So you know what I mean? You never know.
All right, main card: Ian Machado Gary versus Michael Page.
That's a fun fight, man. That's gonna be a really fun fight. I am going with my boy Ian Gary. I think Ian Gary's gonna get it done. Michael Venom Page he's a hard out for anyone, but I got Ian Gary taking it.
Okay.
What about you?
I might go.
I want your pick on each one. Don't make me
Okay.
ask.
Yeah, I might go Page. Maybe making it a really boring fight and winning by decision. I could see that. Yeah, I could see that.
What do you mean? How making it a boring fight?
Just like point fighting the whole time.
And that's the thing is, Ian, like both of these guys, like they're long, use their distance. It's gonna be an interesting. This is one of my favorite fights to see. It's unfortunate we had a lot of fights canceled on this card. I think Jamal Hill was supposed to fight. Carlos Olberg was supposed to fight. A lot of these fights went and fell through. But they're doing their best. This is supposed to be obviously the Chandler McGregor card, but Pereira stepped up. So what's next?
We got Mayra Bueno Silva versus Macy Chiasson.
I don't know, bro. I don't know enough about. I don't know enough. I gotta. If we're gonna do this MMA show again, we're gonna have to watch more female fights. Become a little more familiar. I've seen both of them fight. I've heard of both of them, but I don't know the way they match up, stack up, really.
Yeah.
You got anything for me?
No, I got nothing for that one. I don't really watch either one. I'll just pick Chiasson.
Okay.
We got Roman Dolidze versus Anthony Smith.
Man, Anthony Smith's a dog too, bro. He keeps fighting. I think he fought a few weeks before I fought. Now he's fighting a few weeks after I fought. I gotta go with my man Anthony Smith. I think he's as tough as they come. He's one of my he's one of my faves. So I'm going Anthony Smith. And Roman's no easy out, no easy night out. So we'll see, but I'm going Anthony Smith.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Smith too.
Everybody was against Anthony Smith his last time. He was a big underdog, got the guillotine finish.
Yeah, on a real tough prospect.
Yeah.
All right, amazing fight right here. We got Diego Lopez versus Brian Ortega.
Woo! This is gonna be probably the best jiu-jitsu matchup in the 145-pound division. Yeah. Diego Lopez coming surging. Ortega, he's been one of the best in that division for a while. Probably the number 2, 3 ranked guy for like a long time, right? Had a couple injuries. Who you got, buddy? Who you got?
I got Diego Lopez by far.
By far?
By far, yeah. By like brutal finish in like the first or second.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna go Ortega, and we'll put some push-ups on this one.
Okay. By what? Anything specific or?
Nah.
Okay.
But I'll make the fight more fun.
Okay. All right. Alex Pereira versus Yuri Prohaska, the main event.
I'm gonna stick with Pereira, and you're going Yuri, right?
I'm going Yuri. Yeah.
You got Yuri by knockout?
Yeah, I'm gonna say Yuri by knockout in like the first or second.
All right.
And if
It's very
not,
possible.
Kerr.
I'm not on the 2 picks that I'm going head to head with you on. Not super confident, but it's gonna make it more fun. But I know I'm gonna be. I mean, I was pulling I guess for them a little bit anyway, but
Yeah,
now
I'm more
definitely going
confident
all the way in.
on Diego.
Yeah. All right.
Cool,
Shit.
that's it.
That's mixed picks. Yeah, guys, this has been another episode of Slick and Thick. We're live, and we'll be back with another 2 episodes for you guys next week. For myself, Mickey Gall, Gerard motherfucking Michaels over there, and of course, as always, CP Christian Perello. We out of here. Peace.